Yeah, I told you don't look at the floor. Nothing wrong with it. Look, that's my storage hole. That's where I like to keep my hand.
That's where you get rid of the drugs. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
exactly. Yeah, if they come in along quick. So here we are in the test station. KMOT test is just about to log on, so we've got it on the ramp. It drove down here all right actually. It's pretty nippy. I was quite impressed with the little poke it's got in it. No hot air inside the car, so we've clearly got some sort of issue with the thermostat or something. So we've kept it off until we need to get the thing running. Fog light doesn't work, but that's all that he notices. Pretty sure you won't because the tyres are all bald. But it's not going to fail.
It's not going to pass, that's for sure.
No, I know it's not going to pass. Because I've got a flat tyre, that's why it's not going to pass. Yeah, I told you don't look at the floor. Nothing wrong with it. Look, that's my storage hole. That's where I like to keep my hand.
That's where you get rid of the drugs. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
exactly. Yeah, if they come in along quickly. Yeah.
If you need to shit when you're driving, you just kick it through the hole.
It's not too bad. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. We'll only know when we know.
Ain't that bad.
It's only got one patch of welding to do. Then I'm going to have a bit of a semi on. Oh. Right, everybody, welcome back. As I said to you before, I will be back when I have the MOT certificate in hand, and I have it in hand. So we got started, we ran it, we drove it to the MOT test station, which is 1.5 miles away. Ran lovely, fan is always on. Took it there, expecting the worst, as you can do. I did try and bribe him, but he would not accept the bribe. I'm only joking, there's no way this was going to pass. But we tried anyway, and what we do have is a refusal of MOT. So, shall we list off the problems? Now, I am still very happy at this point in time with what it failed on versus what it could have failed on. And then we did have a bit of a problem in the middle. So, failed, what did it fail on? Obviously, we know from previous videos we have a hole in the floor. I was hoping that that hole wasn't going to extend into being the whole floor missing, but it's not, which is good. So the fog light doesn't work on the back. Who cares? So we've got a structural component in the near side front floor pan, which we knew about. We've got offside rear floor pan, so probably about the size of, I don't know, tennis ball. We'll go with the tennis ball. They're all tennis balls, apart from the front one, which is more like 2 tennis balls. We've got steering link, so we've got playing the bottom ball joint on the front down here. Again, it's not too bad. The wipers are fucked, which is fine, who cares about that. The emissions didn't really go too well. The brakes though, the brakes went, sitting around for 5 years, the brakes went pretty much straight through. Slight imbalance on the rear, but you know, we'll strip that out, it's not a problem. But the emissions were not tested because it overheated, sort of. So we were going through the emissions and it was at like 1.36, and I was like, let's just not push it. It's not ran for 5 years. Let's just take it as a fail, and then we'll go away and have a look. And then it started to cry outside of the coolant reservoir bottle quite a lot. The radiator was hot, okay? The radiator was, the pipes, top and bottom of the radiator were warm. The radiator was warm, but you know when you feel a pipe and you feel like you're just squeezing air rather than actual fluid? So it felt a bit like that. So yeah, we may have a slight overheating issue, which, again, I don't know. Any ideas of anybody on helping with the mini overheating problems? As I say, there's a lot of air in the system, so we could be looking at a head gasket. I mean, there is a high chance it could be a head gasket, but I'm gonna, again, stay hopeful and hope that it's not gonna be a head gasket. Funny enough, I don't know how, but the tyres were not. The tyres went down as advisories. They're absolute fucked. Like, I don't know. They're obviously gonna be replaced, but God only knows. And a brake pipe that's corroded. So yeah, so that is a mini win. Obviously the emissions is going to be one of our biggest issues, but we obviously do need to give it an oil and filter service because the oil filter's rotten, they're going to fall off. same oil in there. We'll check the oil when we put it out to see if there's any water in it as well, which would be a good idea. We'll do all that, do the fuel filter. The battery's still not holding its charge, so we may just grab another battery for it. But we know that it's fixable. So we know that we've got a few patches of rust that we're gonna need to repair. I say we, me, and may possibly get my friend to do it because I don't have a welder. I can get a welder. I might do it, I might just get him. If he says to me it'll be 200 quid, I'll do it, and I'll just get him to do it, I don't care. I don't know what to do next. What do you think that I should really concentrate on? Leave it in the comments below what my first thing I should fix or do is. I think it's probably going to have to look at this engine, which is annoying because I was hoping the engine was okay, but it's actually overheating a little bit, so we're going to need to get that running. I think we'll do a service on it, and then we try and sort out the engine, get that sorted, and then we can work from the front back. So that's it, that's the update. We failed, funnily enough, shockingly enough, but we didn't fail too badly. That's the positive. So yeah, any advice again, guys? I'm always welcome for advice on the minis. I need your help to make this mini live again. All right, guys? So thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.